Have you ever wanted to build a tank, but you just don't know how to? Or you build one, but it's super bad, and it can't do any damage? Well, in today's video, I will be teaching you how to build really good tanks in Trailmakers. Like this one right here. As you can see, it's got lots of detail. It's also heavily armored, and it can survive multiple impacts, even though the seat is right here. Let's get into the video. The first step to building a good tank is to choose your track type, or like, you want to make it out of wheels, you also can do that, but I just prefer the new tank tracks. So after you choose your tank tracks, you can start working on like the body. So like, I first start off with an armored seat, since these are the best for like combat. And then I also get some engines along with a new tank steering block. I wouldn't recommend using gyro stabilizers, just because it can make the wheels like a little weird sometimes. You just want to make your body like wide enough so it can't flip or anything like that. Okay, so I've got my seat right here, I've got my steering block, and then I've also got my 4 engines. And now the next step is to connect the the 2 wheelbases with like a wide enough gap so it doesn't tip. I'm actually gonna move this in by 2. Also, just try and make your tank like somewhat symmetrical. Advice is, if you want your tank to just be like even more stable, then you can just put the whole bottom as like weight blocks. So like, just so you can like have like more balance. As you can see, it's like more stable now, and it doesn't want to like jump up and down. Because if I were to just delete these, remove the weight, all of a sudden it's super fast. But it's also like, you can tell that it's also super wobbly. That's just because the weight distribution. You want your forces, you want your weight to be lower down to like where the tracks are, or else it'll be super top heavy. Another important thing to do is, if you're building like a smaller form tank, you want it to be like extra armor. You want to use like a whole bunch of these small 1x2s in order to like make it harder for them to reach your seat or any your engines because these now explode. Now that you have your body built, you want to just like test it out, see how it works, and if you prefer it. If not, then you can just get back and fix it. Right now, I think mine's pretty good. Super well balanced, and it's at a good speed. Next, you want to build your turret. I personally just like to have my turret more in the center, just because it looks like a tank to me. For speed, you can have whatever, and same with the angles, but I personally just like full movement, so I'm gonna turn mine up to the max. You also don't want too much damping. I'd say like probably 0.2, so it won't like super, just so it won't bug out. So now that you've got this, you want to get some pistons and place them right here. I personally just use four, just for the durability of them, but you only need to use like one if you really want to. Now in your pistons, you want to set your keybinds to nothing. Make sure these aren't on toggle, or else if you get EMP'd, these will stick out. For the speed, you want to just max it out as much as you can. And then for starting position, I personally do 0.10 to 0.5, just whatever looks the best to you. And then most importantly, you want to have auto reset on, just because once again it helps deflect like all the EMP stuff that can damage this turret. So now, as you can tell, my piston is like slightly extended, but not fully. Okay, so now I have like this top layer on it. Now, before you build your turret completely, you also on the tank tracks want to add 2x4 shield pieces. If you don't want it to get stuck, then just keep it to the grid like this. But if you want a little bit more armor, you can just offset these like end ones by 2, and then fill this in. This just provides more armor in the end, but like it also can, if like your tank track wheel gets pushed inwards, and this plate can like flip on a rock. So here's a good example right here. As you can tell, my tank track wheel is like completely pushed into the rock, but then my plate like gets stuck. almost, and it collides. It normally isn't a problem, and I normally don't have any problems with it, but every once in a while it can snag, which could cause it to just get stuck. Once you've got your 2x4 panels on each side, and you've chosen out like the correct size or version you want, you can edit, you can do something else if you want to, but this is just my personal preference to paint these into the glass texture. So as you can see now, when I go into the game, you can tell that now these plates are mostly like non-visible, but still kind of see them. It's just a preference. If you want, you could have these like, I don't know, you could have the glow texture with yellow. It's just really my preference to do this. You can have really whatever. When you get build your turret, I'd recommend just creating like a simple outline, kind of like what I did here. If you want, you can do an asymmetrical turret, but I'm just gonna do a symmetrical one for this video. Once you have your turret like shape chosen out, you wanna customize your aiming servos, or just your normal servos. Either one works, but I just like the aiming servos because they're easier to use. So for the aiming servos, these each are going to have to be mirrored. So you want just your normal, or like your top angle to be the same on each one. So I'd recommend, like, for a realistic angle, probably around 45. And then make sure vertically checks is on, or else the servo won't work right. Don't forget that the bottom angle, don't make it more than like 5 degrees, or else your turret will like glitch into your build. And then for your other one, you just want to do the inverted version. So now that you've got your turret good, you want to go to the weapons category and just choose whatever weapon you want your cannon barrel to be. I personally choose the flat cannons just because they can deal damage to the air they can deal damage to ground. They can also do damage to like ships, and they have auto aim too, so it's super easy to aim with these. Same with like the large cannon, it also has auto aim, so that could be very useful. But one thing you definitely don't want to do is use like a gunpowder cannon, just because it doesn't have any auto aim and it's super slow on reloading, which could like slow you down in combat. If you're just going to build a simple turret, all you've got to do is connect the cannon to your aiming servos with rounded edges, kind of like these ones, just because they don't have any connection points other than where you want them to. So you can just get like a little slab like this and paste these in. And now it won't stick to any of the stuff. That's awesome. But if you want to do a more advanced turret design that can also be a little bit more lethal, then what you want to do is, instead of using these, you want to get another piston. And just like right here, this works. You want to configure it to no controls, speed of 100, starting position. Make sure it's at 0. If it's not at 0, then it won't work. You could also have auto reset. And then you make sure to use more curved pieces everywhere else to just keep the turret from sticking to anything. And now that you have like these pistons, so now that you have these pistons here and you have your other turret, you can really put anything here. Like, you could put, say I want like a flamethrower too, as like a secondary weapon. You can put that there. But if you want like a rocket, that also works. It just really is personal preference and what kind of tank you're building. For me personally, I'm just gonna do another flak cannon. And now when you exit, your turret should combine into each other, just like this. So it should just look like there's one, but there's actually two. Now if you want, you can also do delays for the large flak cannon. You can set the delay to, I think, like 15. And then that just gives it like a burst action. So now that you have your turret weapons chosen, you can just really build out the rest of the turret. If you want to, you can copy my design too. It doesn't really matter what you choose. It's just personal preference. now that you've got your turret completely built, you just want to give it a good paint job. You really can do whatever. I'm just gonna make mine I'm gonna make mine iridescent with purple and green. Don't forget to make your plate. I accidentally made my plates also the same color. So now that you've got your paint job, you just want to add any more shieldings or decorations you want. So I'm just going to add some shields here and here. I might as well armor my turret too. Don't forget to armor at the bottom. It can just be as simple as like 2x4s, because this can protect against any landmines you go under, or if your tank flips over, then you can have some armor there. Now that you've got your armor, you can just select it. You can just go into the paint menu, and then you can also click this little button down here. It's like a little magic wand. If you click that, then all the stuff that is the same color as that block that you chose will be selected. So now you can set it to whatever. I think it'll be cool if I have some glow with green. So here's your finished product. Now, once you finish building your tank, you just want to save it. You can name it whatever, like describe it if you want to. You can even like tag what you want it to be. But once you're done, you just gotta click save. And then it's saved to your blueprints over here.